Have you ever felt different without knowing why? Like your mind never shuts up. Like you notice things others miss, like simple talks feel empty, and deep talks feel rare. You might think you're broken. You're not. Some people are wired to think deeper, to question more, to replay moments, to search for meaning in small things. This trait changes how you feel pain. It changes how you trust people. It changes how you see the world. Here's the part most people never hear. The same mind that gives you insight also makes life heavier. It pulls you into long thoughts when others move on fast. It makes you feel alone in a room full of people. If this feels personal, stay with me, because what you're about to hear explains why deep thinkers often feel tired, misunderstood, and out of place. And once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it. But the real shock is what this trait does to your relationships next. This is where the gap begins. Your brain doesn't stop at the surface. It digs, it questions, it double checks. You don't just hear words, you hear tone. You notice pauses. You sense when something feels off. While others move on, your mind replays moments, not to hurt you, but to understand them. You don't accept things fast. You test ideas in your head. You look for patterns. You ask why when others say whatever. This makes you sharp, but it also makes you slow in a fast world. People think fast, you think deep. And that difference creates friction, because while they want quick laughs, you want real meaning, and that gap changes how people see you. Next, the distance starts here. Ever feel bored in conversations? Not because you hate people, but because the talk feels empty. Jokes about nothing, talk about nothing, noise without meaning. You sit there smiling, but inside, you feel disconnected. You want depth. You want real thoughts. You want honest moments. But most spaces move fast. No pauses, no depth, no time to go deep. So you start feeling weird, like you don't belong, like you're out of sync. People may call you quiet, or serious, or distant. But the truth is simple. Your mind needs meaning to feel alive. And when meaning is missing, you start pulling away without even noticing. But what happens next is heavier than you think. Next, the loneliness starts to grow. Your feelings don't hit and pass, they stay. They echo. A small moment can follow you all day. A short look can replay in your head all night. You don't just feel pain, you study it. You turn it around in your mind. You try to understand why it happened. This can make you calm on the outside. People think you're strong, but inside, your mind is busy running loops. You ask yourself what you could have done better. You replay what you said. You replay what they said. This isn't weakness. It's depth with no off switch. And when your mind never rests, stress doesn't fade fast. It piles up quietly. But the real danger starts when thinking turns into a trap next. The loop begins. Thinking saves you from dumb choices, but too much thinking steals your chances. You wait, you analyze, you look for the perfect move. Life doesn't wait. Moments pass, doors close. Later, you look back. You wonder what would have happened if you acted sooner. This creates regret. Not because you're careless, but because you care too much about choosing right. Your mind searches for a clean answer, but real life is messy. No choice is perfect. So you freeze, not from fear, but from overload. And while you're thinking, others move. But here's the twist. This same habit protects you in ways others never see. Next, the power hides here. You don't fall for hype easily. You don't trust loud voices fast. You question bold claims. When something feels off, you pause. When everyone rushes, you step back. This saves you from bad deals, from fake promises, from empty trends. You notice weak logic. You sense when stories don't add up. You spot cracks in smooth talk. This makes you harder to fool. It makes your choices cleaner. It makes your thinking sharper. People call you slow, but slow protects you from traps. Still, this power comes with a cost, and society doesn't reward slow thinking next. The pressure builds. The world rewards speed, fast replies, fast jokes, fast opinions, but your mind moves slow on purpose. You want to think before you speak. You want to feel before you react. This creates pressure. You feel rushed to answer, rushed to decide, rushed to fit in. So you start cutting your thoughts short. You stop sharing your real ideas. You keep things simple even when your mind is not simple. This drains you because you're shrinking yourself to match the noise. And when you keep doing that, you don't just lose energy, you start losing parts of yourself. Next, the squeeze gets tighter. At some point, you learn to perform. You laugh at jokes you don't feel. You nod at talks you don't enjoy. Not because you're fake, but because being real feels unsafe. You hide your depth. You keep your thoughts short. You act lighter than you feel. People think you're fine. They don't see the weight you carry inside. This mask protects you in the moment, but over time, it isolates you. You start feeling unseen, not alone in space, but alone in understanding. And that silent loneliness grows heavy. Next, the mask starts to crack. Your mind is a tool, not a cage. You don't need to think about everything. Choose what deserves your energy. Set a stop point. Decide when thinking ends. Let some questions stay unanswered. Pick people who enjoy depth. Share your real thoughts with safe minds. Move when the answer is good enough. Perfection steals time. Progress builds life. Your depth is power when you guide it. It hurts only when it runs wild. And once you learn this balance, everything about how you think begins to change. Next, the shift begins. Here's the truth most people never tell you. Your deep mind is not the problem. The problem is using depth in a fast, loud world. You were built to see more, to feel more, to notice what others skip. That comes with weight, but it also comes with clarity. The moment you stop fighting your depth and start guiding it, your mind becomes your ally instead of your enemy. And if this spoke to you, if it felt like someone finally put your inner world into words, you'll find even more stories like this waiting for you on this channel. There are videos here that dive deeper into how your mind works, why certain patterns repeat in your life, and how to use your psychology instead of letting it drain you. So don't stop here. Explore what's already waiting for you. Your next realization is one click away. See you on the next story.